Hello and welcome to Trending Issues on Vanguard Life. My name is Precious Chukudi, and you know how we do it here on Trending Issues. We give you everything that is trending on Twitter and happening on Instagram. And of course, I'll run with you the highlights of today's trend. We'll be starting off with hashtag ASUU, hashtag NIMC, that's NIMC, like we will always call it. Also, we'll also be looking at actor Yomi Fabi, gives us nugget for 2021. We've not finished 2020 and people are already talking about 2021 yet, okay? You know how they say it now, but hyping 9Q 2020, but we don't know what he has to say. We'll find out in a bit. Also, we're looking at Barrister Amobi tells us his spec in a woman. Barrister Amobi must really be nice. After this highlight, then we're going to go on a short break. When we come back, we'll discuss furthermore. Alright, welcome back. If you're just joining, still trending issues on Vanguard Life. My name is Precious Chukudi. Let me run with you the trends for today, and we'll be starting off with ASUU. And it's been over 10 months of staying at home. Finally, it seems there's a good news. ASUU and federal government has finally agreed on something, but let's find out what the agreement is about. Let's find out also if students are ready to resume, because as I just did like this, I don't call my hand for anything involve Wahala. But let's find out if students too have also feel like that. And from the official ASUU page on Twitter, we have a hashtag good news, strike to be suspended as federal government begins payment of withheld salaries of striking lecturers. Well, seems to be good news, right? But let's find out more. This one is from Unilag Fine. It says LMAO, make una no shall try open school because Christmas is in 3 days. Make we no swear for now. Second week of January in Jesus' name. Thank you, I have said my own. And this is from a girl who has decided that I have closed for the year. See you next year, in school. You can't blame a child of God. You can't blame a child of God. She cannot afford to be, kept in school for another time. So see her in January. This is from Steven. Says they know if you say make we resume back to school during this Xmas period. If you sure for them, then try them. But then I don't think they will do that. I think they will just most likely move it to January. But it's a good way to start the new year. Resuming school. I just really hope that most of the students have not forgotten all they learned, because 10 months at home is a long time. I think 10 months. People who would have gotten pregnant in that period would have, given birth, done naming ceremony. Makes a lot of sense, true. So nobody is being rusticated. Alright, so this is from the Emmanuel. Says, "Shey we no go call Thor and Ogun like this. Make them come organize another strike." The strike then enter body, and it's just so funny because at first when it started like a joke. The student thought the strike will come back, and then it ended up to be the lockdown started. That's COVID-19 lockdown, and then all of a sudden back and forth with the federal government and also the ASUU head, and now we're down to 10 months. But it's good to see that there's some good news, right? And moving away from us, so let's look at NIMC. NIMC, I mean, NIMC has been trending since last week up till now, and it's the fact that the government has said that people need to go get their NIN, that's their national identification number, synchronized with their SIM cards. And why are they saying this? They're saying this as a form of to checkmate, level of insecurity going on. Because most times, all these people who perpetrate, issues surrounding kidnapping, banditry, as well as Boko Haram attacks and everything, they usually will make phone calls. So for the federal government, they see it as a way of trying to nip it in the bud, situations surrounding insecurity matters. And they gave us a 2 weeks ultimatum, of which they saw the crowd that happened yesterday, and they're like, no, 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 we're going to extend it to like 6 weeks more, so that people can have, enough time. But is 6 weeks really enough time for people to get their NIN? It's a very big question, because according to reports, we have just 43 million people who have their national identification number. You look at the number, and we are over 100 and maybe 200 million now, and that's a really short number compared to what we are in the country. So we really don't know if 6 weeks is enough to register over 100 plus people, 100 million plus people. So, but let's see why they're trending. And this is from Duke of Ibadan. Says, if you date daughter of an NIMC officer, hold them tight now. Papa work the rain now. And is it true? At this point, everybody seems to be looking for if they know somebody that works in the NIMC. But really, should even be like that, because I just feel like you should be able to do these things at the comfort of your homes, and not bothering yourself about looking for one center where you will cluster yourself, especially because this is the period of COVID-19. You never can tell. This one is also from Kelvin Odan. Says restaurants, recreational centers, ETCs are closed to prevent COVID-19, but planes filled to capacity are allowed to fly into and within the country. Nigerians also have a deadline of 3 weeks to physically visit NIMC centers for NIN registration. A government of clowns. Well, we're still talking about the time frame. It's still short. Given a 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, it's still short. I think that they could give up to the rest of next year or so. Give enough time for people to get it across. That way, people will not be crowding the centers, because you give us 6 weeks, a bunch of people will still crowd, those centers, and give people, getting all these things in Nigeria is a piece of work. If you're not tired, me, I'm tired. Well, this is from Salubi. He says, who bewitched Nigeria with these kind of leaders? Bereft of ideas at NIMC Nigeria at this pandemic. It continues like that. And this is from Hokeg. He says, these NIMC officials are going to wake up every day and listen to Cash App for inspiration. The bribe they will collect last song. And people were also reporting about the fact that to even get across, for them to do anything for you have to pay money, of which I feel like is so bad. Why do we need to bribe our way through for literally everything that we need to do in this country? Why? I need to get my national identification number, I will bribe. I will enter motor to the place, I will still bribe the officials, I will still stand on that sun. The stress is too much. And that's the reason why they always say that the people way they normal for this country, they're not past because everybody is literally on the edge in this country. You're always triggered, you're always annoyed by one or two things going on in the country. And away from that one, away from what Hokeg is saying, this is from Tosin Olubenga. Says, bank, to open an account you must have NIN. NIMC, to get registered, please write your BVN. How do you get BVN without getting NIN? I'm telling you, it is just so I'm tired. I'm even having headache for this whole thing. You go to the bank, they tell you need your NIN. You go to NIN, they say you need your BVN. You guys fix this problem. Link yourself up. It's as good as having your BVN. There should be a way. We have IT guys in this country. You guys help your government. Come out, provide solutions. Tell them how these things can be done, because it's obvious that they are really bereaved by this. Away from that one, let's just move to what real Yomifabi is saying. And he seems to be giving us some nugget for 2021. Please and please. I don't know if I'm part of the people out there who are also watching this, and I'm like, you guys should not tell us what's going to happen in 2021. Let us just quietly enter 2021 by ourselves. This is how people complain and tell us expect this, see so many visions and all of that for 2021, and by the time we start, another thing will start happening. This year has been the year, and I don't think that we need any of all these things. But if Yomifabi is telling us that he has something to tell us for 2021, let's listen to him. And he says, I don't know what happened last year or previous years. If you want to make it in 2021 and beyond, don't expect anything from anybody, and most importantly, don't trust anybody. this Baba is coming from a place of hurt. They must have, hurt him so much. But then it's not a new story. Like everybody knows that you need to be very careful out there. You need to be so careful. You need to also not expect anything from anybody, because not only you work out come really. You need to be, you just, look inwards, work hard, pray for what you need, and just focus, because this sense of enticement thing is becoming so annoying. And if you are one of those people who believe that, oh, my uncle in abroad should send me money, my aunties also here should do this for me, I'm sorry, 2021 might not be the year for you. But let's see what people are saying about that. And this is from M-Coded Media. Says entitlement spirit just left the chat. And it's true, there's a bunch of people who seem to be quite entitled about so many things. So this is from Butterman I. Says, I learned something this recent month when I wasn't online on social media for almost a month. People put pressure on themselves when they watch the life, when they watch the life other people are living, especially on social media. Yeah, I think in the social media age, a lot of things have really happened. We see a lot of people commit suicide a lot. Why? Because everybody expects that at a certain age they should have gotten some certain things, and it doesn't really work that way. Everybody's clock is not the same. Your time is different from my time. If it's your time to buy a car, good for you. My time to buy a car might be today or might be tomorrow. So why should I now be clocking in with your own time? And that's the problem we always have in this social media age. Everybody expecting that, oh, because it happened for this person, then it should happen for me too. No, be happy for people when it comes for them, so that your own time will come. And this is from, and it goes on like that. But then there's another very interesting one that has happened, and that's the fact that Barrister Arinze Amobi has something to say. And you know how people start to give all this marital advice from nowhere, like they don't even have a marriage counselor certification, but they just think that they have something to say. Let's see what Barrister Arinze is saying. And he says, as a man, I will much rather marry and spend my life with a teachable, submissive, and respectful illiterate than spend a day with a disrespectful, literate woman. Most sincere men will agree with me on this. Well, different strokes for different folks. That's up to you, Barrister Arinze. If that's what you want, kudos to you. But let's see what people are saying about barrister lawyer. And this is from Trif Affordable. Says, you'd rather marry someone you can't control. Well, this is from Nena Aldo. Says, teachable, submissive, men who are always looking for these are dominating people who don't believe a woman deserves to be respected and listened to. One chicha, well done. May God grant you your illiterate. You don't have to be very petty. Come on, now you don't have to do that. This is from Zane Baker. Says, whether man or woman, literate or illiterate, nobody likes to spend their lives with a disrespectful person. Now, another thing they worry is that talk waiting or be do make we rest. But then it's true. I think nobody really likes to spend their life with anybody who is, disrespectful. But trying to say that people who are illiterate are better off than people who are, like the guy, his headache is too much, so I'll leave it for him to solve his matter, make it solve his matter. And that's all I'll take today on Trends. If you want to find out more, you can go on our website www.vanguardngr.com. Also, you can like, share, and subscribe on all our social media platforms showing on your screen. Till I come away next time, I remain Precious Chukudi, and thank you for watching.